Oh, look at him. You actually really do pull those off so well.
Have these got lenses in them?
Wow. Yeah.
Have you just realised you need
It's Capital Breakfast, and we are trying not to freak out right now because our next guest is very, very, very big deal, and he's in shorts. Sean, do the intro.
Everyone's flustered. Look, if actors had a checklist, this guy would tick every box. Kids telly, tick. West End, tick. Gritty ITV dramas, tick. A Netflix heartthrob, yes, tick. Hollywood movie star, big tick. And now brace yourselves because the Viscount has now entered his dinosaur era. It's Jonathan Bailey!
Yay! Morning, Jonathan. Right, let's get straight in. Jurassic World Rebirth. This one goes into the action straight away. It's a very tense Jurassic film. Also proper scary as well.
It is. It brings back the frights and the thrills. I think Spielberg invented the summer blockbuster with Jaws about 50 years ago. Mm-hmm. And then, we're just sort of paying homage to him and the original film. And it's a stonking experience. I was screaming when I saw it. So,
it's one of them, you jump in as well.
But that's the thing, it's really, really scary. It's one of those that I think sometimes you can make the mistake of thinking, oh, we'll just whack Jurassic Park on and it'll be like the old times. It's like, da, 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 da. And like, actually, this one, it's fierce.
But when you go back and you watch, because you got to tell me where you were when you first saw Jurassic Park, because I think everyone remembers that as a formative cinematic experience, but it was terrifying.
Yeah, it's funny because when we were doing Summertime Ball recently, I watched the second Jurassic Park on, it was on ITV, and you forget how scary it is because they were showing the second one.
I bet when you're recovering from the Summertime Ball, the Jurassic Park is just what you need to whip you back into shape.
It was exactly
we
what I
were
needed.
shells of humans.
Yeah, I believe you bumped into Sean not too long after the Summertime Ball.
I think
right?
I saw you 2 days later.
Yeah, and I felt really bad because I just wasn't with it. But you were so good.
No, you were brilliant.
You saved
Scarlett,
me.
and Mahershala sat there with you, and you had a great time. But the Summertime Ball is so good. Lola Young, I'm a massive fan.
Oh, she's so good.
Can you come next time, please?
I'd love to.
Or Jingle Bell Ball at Christmas if you
Oh,
want
yeah,
to
come for Christmas.
I'll ring a jingle
Ring
bell.
a jingle ding.
Jingle Bell.
So, right, in this, you play Dr. Henry Loomis, which is you're a paleontologist.
That's right.
A dinosaur person. I just want to understand how it works for you. When you're acting in this, do you have the dinosaurs kind of right in your face? Like, what is it? Is it all sort of? Is there something physical that's there? How does it work?
Well, you get sort of 3 tiers of interaction with dinosaurs in terms of when you're filming it. The lowest tier, I'd say, is a tennis ball, and a stick. The medium tier is there were 2 guys playing raptors, and they're like these astonishing puppeteers, and they were wearing. Don't look down because they're wearing a body sock. But they have these little contraptions in their hands that are like. I'm getting nervous just remembering it. So they puppet the raptor heads. And they have all the sounds, and they're astonishing. So we had like one scene with them, but the best is obviously when you have the animatronics.
Yeah.
And we have in this film little Dolores, who's an aqualops, and she was there. She was a bit of a diva. She was carried around in a rucksack. But that's also what is so good about the franchise is the using special effects and showing what cinema can do, but also having the real life puppets.
But the guys with the raptors must look quite freaky. I'd find that quite funny. It must be hard not to laugh when you've got these humans in morph suits. But
honestly, the whole experience of filming Jurassic Park was like borderline hysteria because it's 100% high octane thrills, and the stakes are so high that
And you were in Thailand for it, weren't you? Yeah. Was that like, yes, we're at Thailand, or when you got there you realised how muggy it is and it was quite hard to film?
I loved it.
Did you?
It's dream come true. And all the action sequences, we trained that me and Scarlett did a whole sequence rappelling down a mountain top, down a cliff edge. And one of the first sequences we shot was in the mangroves in Thailand, and the whole crew were up to their neck wading through. And it's like the best way as an icebreaker is to get a whole crew in wetsuits. and everyone was, you have to dive in. And it's an astonishing experience to be able to, film
We've got a theory. Well, you've got a theory that everyone looks fit in a wetsuit.
Yeah. We've said this before.
I love it. I mean, I'm a big fan of a wetsuit.
I bet, but yeah, everybody looks good in it. Is there any pictures of you in the wetsuit?
Who's asking?
It's a bit creepy, Jordan.
That was a bit weird. Yeah, but everybody looks good in a wetsuit, don't they? Back me up here.
They do.
Thailand, did you get much chance to have any resting room night out there? What other things did you see?
I did. Well, they were filming White Lotus about 20 minutes away, but they
Get
were sort
away!
of, yeah. So I was aware of like a buzz, but yeah, no, Thailand's amazing.
Jonathan, it's so epic that you are in the new Jurassic Park film. Is it just something that when you look back now and think, because I always remember you first from Broadchurch to this, is it something you always dreamt of?
I never could have possibly even begun to have dreamt of being in a Jurassic Park film. I look back and I've always felt that I was lucky to be where I was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get.
And some people you assume to sort of, I don't know, manifest it.
I was just going to say, a lot of actors manifest this sort of thing. For you, we're just like, no.
I mean, it's just sort of unfathomable. But I just, you crack on, and work and meet people along the way. But yeah, I feel very, very lucky.
No, you have grafted, my friend. You have worked so hard for so long and done all this stuff. This is your moment to shine. You're doing all these big roles and you've earned them.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, totally. And also, I think from our point of view, it's just so nice when you see good things happening to good people. And that's how it's always been from our side with you.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
So exactly what Shani's saying is deserved. It's luck, but you make your own luck, right?
You do. That's so true.
Which is cool. Am I right in thinking you knew you were cast for this when you were shooting Wicked?
There was no, I didn't know. I found out after shooting Wicked, but before Wicked came out. Yes, does that make sense? And I got it was a moment that's sort of a fantasy because I got a call and it was completely out of the blue and it was an invitation to join Jurassic Park. And Donna Langley and Peter Kramer, who run Universal, just scooped me up after Wicked, and there was no looking back. Oh. But the thing is, if you get invited into Jurassic Park, you get to play a doctor and a paleontologist.
Yeah.
So it's like you're Sam Neill's, little dude. I don't want to give a spoiler away, but
so when you get that call, do you have to try and play it cool? Do you have to, because obviously you don't want to say no. You want to say yes. It's like straight away.
Well, they're
yes,
just like, but also they're like, okay, we're just sending you a script. You've got an offer for the new Jurassic Park. Obviously, take your time to read the script, sit with it over the weekend, and let's know what you think. I was like, I'll do it.
And did Jeff Goldblum, did he give you any advice? Because would you have been with him around that time doing press for Wicked?
Yeah, we were doing. There was one day which I felt I knew, and I didn't say to Jeff, and then it was announced that week. And but no, I mean, just being near Jeff is an education in itself. He's an amazing and very special man, and obviously iconic in all his roles. So he just said, "Go and have fun," and as long as I've made Jeff proud, then it's all good.
I bet he's really proud of you.
Yeah, but have you seen him sing live? His new album is banging.
Has he got a new album?
Yeah. With and he sings on it with Scarlett Johansson and Ariana Grande. And
I didn't know that. I knew he had this jazz band, and I've heard some of the other stuff, but no, I didn't. I wasn't aware of that at all. So just quickly, while we're on Wicked, and I'm gonna obviously feel free to shut me down and say I can't say anything, but I'd have to ask.
I'm not going to answer the question. I know what's coming.
Do you?
Yes.
Wait, what? What do you think I'm going to ask?
Go and ask.
I was just going to ask part 2's coming.
Oh, fine.
Is it as good as part 1?
We're fine. We're just going to finish this.
Is it going to be as good? The first one was so good. How are they going to top it? The second one?
Well, you found you know the music. We all love the music.
We love it.
Yeah, it's it takes a shift tonally, but it's there's some. Listen, I witnessed the girls' performances on the day. And knowing what they've done and what John Chu is going to achieve with this new film, I'm very excited for everyone to see it, yeah.
One thing we noticed...
There we go. This is the question you thought was coming.
Fiero and your Jurassic World character, Dr. Henry Loomis, have in common is very snug trousers. Is it a coincidence?
I said I'm not going to answer the question.
Or is tight bottoms in every Jonathan Bailey contract going forward?
It's the first thing, yeah.
Is that what's in there?
Yeah. And
why am I getting the weird questions? Why am I being given wetsuits, tight bottoms? Why is that me today? Why is that me? Yeah, was that a coincidence or?
Yeah, I'd say also, doesn't Dr. Henry Loomis? I mean, he wears practical trousers, doesn't he?
Of course.
Trousers to wade in, not dancing.
Right, let's get another track on, and we have got a little game for you next, Jonathan, if that's all right.
He's having his breakfast.
He's having his
Sorry,
banana.
I'm having my banana.
It's all right. Eat your banana, and we'll get you on next. Jonathan, we love having you in the studio.
I love
honestly.
being here. Thank you for having me.
You're a friend of the show now. We can't get you in playing a dinosaur expert and not having you look at fossils. So we've got a little game for you.
Well, looking for fossils. If you're looking at fossils, that's quite offensive. I'm not that old, Jordan.
No, I'm not
How
saying
dare
we're
you?
fossils. He's looking at. We've got a game.
He's a
for you.
dinosaur guy. I see where
Yeah.
you're going, Jordan. We want him to do a dinosaur little game with us this morning.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And our listeners honestly lost the plot when they knew that you were coming in. So we've got a load of fan questions in this sandbox of ours.
Okay.
This is, by
You're
the
going to have
way-
to go excavating, digging them up.
Sorry, can we just get your thoughts on what's in front of you
tiny
firstly?
little utensils.
It's
Tiny spades.
So we've got a box full of sand, and you've got to dig for your questions, like we said. And our producer Nana Toes has been working on this for
This
weeks.
is incredible work.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on Lupita.
Yeah,
and
there
other
we go.
shows.
So dig for your first
Oh, I
fossil.
see. Oh, okay. I know. I understand what's going on now.
He genuinely can't.
It's like making a cake.
We're struggling to find a single
thank you.
fossil.
Okay, I've got one.
There we go.
got
He's
a
got.
fossil.
Oh, okay. So now you have to go and.
That poor dinosaur.
If you can remove the question from the back end
From
of
the-
the dinosaur. Okay. Okay.
Okay, what on earth did Ariana Grande do to deserve you headbutting her? Good question. Niche question. I headbutted Ariana on day one of rehearsals. I came in late because I was filming in Canada. So I'd learned all the dance routines sort of on videos, and we were put together we had about an hour and we did the dance. I headbutted her and I think actually she might have headbutted me. But as I say, it was a meeting of minds.
Was that because when you'd rehearsed it, it was with someone different height almost? Was that kind of muscle memory?
Yeah, it probably was someone with different height. She's absolutely
Teeny.
tiny.
Tiny.
But yeah, also it's just the excitement, isn't it, of being there and an amazing pop star.
Is that
Yeah,
an
of
in-betweeners storyline as well, wasn't it? Yeah, one of them accidentally headbutted someone on the dance.
They might have done
I
actually.
think it was that.
Go on, dig
we
another
go.
question out, please, Jonathan.
Right, that's got his longer legs, that one. Okay,
Where's that one hidden?
in the mouth. What challenges you more as an actor, doing a nude scene in Bridgerton or acting opposite a giant fake dinosaur in Jurassic World?
Yeah, that's a good question. What's harder?
Well, you don't have to imagine anything when you're nude.
But is it awkward because we forget when we're watching that you've got like about 50 camera operators around you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they've got those coaches in now. I've had a drink with one. I was asking him loads of questions.
Thank God for them.
Yeah, what they called the intimate.
Intimacy coordinators,
Yeah,
which
it-
means that they're there when you do an intimate scene and they communicate to everyone and the crew about like how everyone's feeling and
I
the
was-
right language and terminology, so it's not awkward.
I was at a party with one and he was showing me how to, like, what they do and so fascinating.
What?
That sounds
sort of
weird.
party?
Why? What is up with me to... No, like, I got chatting to him and it don't matter. Let's just dig another question.
Let's just keep digging, shall we? Good.
Speaking of
What
digging,
skills did you learn? Jonathan, have you heard of the sexy little glasses trend? Well, yes, I have indeed. I have. That is copyrighted to Blakely Thornton, who is amazing.
Oh,
Content creator, yeah, it was his concept. There's another word that's normally used.
Yes.
Absolutely. Begins with S. But
Right, so I've only just been made aware of this trend last couple of days, and I'm not sure how to fully embrace it.
Have you tried your little glasses?
I haven't yet, but you've got them in the movie, right?
I've got some in the movie, yeah.
Okay.
I think the idea is that any pair of glasses is a pair of glasses.
all right,
Ah.
but they've got to be small.
Well, why don't you decide?
Wait,
like
here's a
Jordan,
pair.
why don't we
Look at
both
this.
give it a go?
we'll get Jonathan's
Here you go, mate.
opinion.
Why
Well, let's
you-
pass it around the group.
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
let's
do
do
you have to
that.
smoulder
Come on,
when you
Chris.
put them on as well?
right.
Let's have a look,
Are
Chris.
you ready?
Yeah, really go sexy with it.
Yeah,
You do actually look
Knockout.
hot.
Let's have a look. Oh, wait. Let me see.
Do I look fit?
You look gorgeous.
That was stunning then.
And
That
the
was
point
like-
is, you don't have to smoulder.
Do you want to have a go?
It just happens naturally.
I don't know if I...
This is
Here we go.
sensational.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the opposite of She's All That.
What a reference.
Do look good.
It's the Dr. Loomis effect. Go on, let's see
Go on,
the master
Jonathan, pop
himself.
them on. I know this is radio, but
It's
just
going to
imagine...
help me on my archaeological dig.
Well, you can watch this live on Global Player right now if you want to see. Oh, look at him.
sick.
You actually really do pull those off so well.
Have these got lenses in them?
Yeah.
Have you just realised you need
All right, Jurassic World Rebirth is in cinemas today. For now, give it up for our wonderful guest. He's more than welcome on the show anytime. It's Jonathan Bailey. Go see Jurassic World. It is so good.